Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now, and towing the slab in this one, Kodai Senga. How about a scouting report on him?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Here's the center fielder, number 40.
The afternoon for the Cubs. The center fielder, number 40.
The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-1. Bounce to the right side and foul ball. Kicks and deals. Right side. Mauricio sends it to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris, and a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. In there for strike one. Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself the Gold Glove in 2022. Kicks and fires. On the ground. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Sometimes early errors can be just as costly as errors made late in the ball game, but you just don't know it at the time. Second batter of the game gets on base for free, bringing up the number 3 hitter. So we'll see if they can take advantage right here.
Ian Happ up to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. Ortega under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Fans, theshow.com is the only address you need for everything you want to know about MLB The Show. Keep updated with blogs and news straight from the source. Take part in interactive message boards. Track your stats, and so much more. Don't forget, the site for all things The Show is now theshow.com.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Swanson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Knocks it down. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Cubs leave 1. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Citi Field. Starting on the mound in this one, Justin Steele.
Well, Boog, he's the type of guy that you can bet on to give you quality innings most of the time he goes out there. Guy knows how to pitch. He's got good stuff. Sometimes it can be even plus stuff. First time through the order, though, I think that's going to tell us a lot about how he's feeling today and how he's going to settle into this ball game and attacking hitters.
And here comes Rafael Ortega, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Ronnie Mauricio now.
Mauricio.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Snags it for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. 0-1 now. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Nothing doing for the Mets. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Hey fans, for the latest Major League hats, jerseys, outerwear, memorabilia, and much more, don't forget to visit our team shop here at the stadium or online at MLBshop.com.
Senga back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
At the belt and fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. And the 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. And first offering is fouled off. The 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Second inning here, no score. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Puts it away for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. Big time power. Wisdom, a former first-round pick of the Cardinals back in 2012 from St. Mary's College, same school that produced both Corbin Burns and Tony Gonsolin. Bounce to the right. Toss to Alonso. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. And now here is Francisco Lindor. We talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond. And this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. This place is absolutely loving it, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Swanson. Now a jump throw. Just got him on that one. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call. Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mets
here's a final look at it. They called him
play.
out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right, and it was worthy of another look, no doubt. But after seeing these replays, I just think they're going to stay with the original call, just not seeing enough to overturn it.
Here's the decision now, and he is out. So they lose the challenge, and they won't have any more the rest of the way.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of out at first base.
So up next, Brett Baty. Out towards right center field. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. 2 away.
Batting 7, the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Hard ground ball, base 9.
Batting 8, the right fielder, DJ.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's DJ Stewart. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
The 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, this guy on the mound understands that this batter's trying to take him deep. I think the key here is change speeds. Keep him off balance.
Two outs. This one popped up. Happ heads towards it. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Gomes, a former All-Star, 35 years old, and he's a native of Brazil. And a pitch. That misses the zone. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Yan Gomes waits. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 9. The second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni.
And next for the Cubs, Miles Mastrobuoni. Mastroboni measures 5 feet 10 inches, 185 pounds, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Here comes a pitch. On the ground to the left. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, number 40. Grounded out his first time. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And a pitch. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And he deals. And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And here is Dansby Swanson. And that's in for a strike. Swanson batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Mastroboni off of first with 2 away. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And the righty deals. He goes down looking. 1 left for the Cubs. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Queens as we go to the last of the third. And now Danny Mendick. The pitch. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is gone. That's what the fans came to see, and they add a run. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Rafael Ortega stands in. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Happ moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swings through that one. 0-1. To third. Swanson tosses to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
2 outs. Base is empty. So up next for New York, Pete Alonso.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one pulled foul. Kicks and fires. Foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0. Back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Senga back to work. That one pushed foul.
Yeah, and he wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and Seguindo's a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Right-hander kick steals. And a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Grounded out his first time up. in there, and it's 0-1. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Here's the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Tapped in front of the plate. Toss to Alonso. Now 2 away.
The bat, number 9. Designated hitter, Jeimer Candelario.
Next is the designated hitter, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And it's fouled away. At third with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Struck him out looking. Cubs leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's going to be Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple gold gloves and a platinum glove, multiple all-star appearances. Missed. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. He knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Digging in, Mark Vientos. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And that one fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. And caught on the warning track.
Up next to the net, the catcher, Francisco.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now this is in the air down the line. Happ puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back. Top
Leading off
five,
for the
John
Cubs,
Sciambi with Chris
the third
Singleton.
baseman,
And
number
leading it off,
16,
Patrick Wisdom.
Patrick Wisdom.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Chris, dig this. Patrick Ian Cashel Wisdom. His middle name is Ian Cashel. Ian, Gaelic/Scottish for John, named after his grandfather John at his dad's side. And then Cashel is a little village in Ireland where his mom's family is from. Yo one.
That's a ball.
Fought off foul. We got to visit in 2019, saw the house where they all grew up, about 45 minutes west of Galway, near Roundstone on Cashel Bay. And his daughter Claire has the same middle name, Cashel. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Nasty forkball for strike three.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's Yan Gomes.
Gomes.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Looks like he wants the signs again. This to center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around second now, as they still don't have it. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
The bat.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
So one gone with a runner at third. Here's the second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni. He's 0 for 1. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one. Left-hand batter waits. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gomes takes his lead at third with one away. Got it by him for the K. So the batting order turns over. Number 40, the next Cub to hit. There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-1 now. Late that time, and it's strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next offering is down low. Ball one. And a base hit knocks in a run. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Passes third. He wants it all. played the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside to Parker, and he couldn't make it. But one run does score on the play before the inning ends. So they get one run on 2 base hits. No errors and nobody left on. Last half of the 5th. It's the Mets 3 and the Cubs 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, DJ Stewart. Swings and misses. 0-1. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. In the air out towards right center. Number 40 moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. 1 away.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder,
Danny Mendick up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this one. That's towards center. Number 40 settles under this one. Makes the grab for the second out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And next for the Mets, Rafael Ortega. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. Rips one to right. Suzuki puts it away, and that ends the inning. Mets go down quickly as the lead remains 3-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson. This is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. Number 1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
And the pitch. That one fouled off. Swanson with an outstanding career at Vanderbilt. Won the 2014 College World Series and was also named the most outstanding player. Here's the 0-1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Now, Ian Happ. That to right. Stewart moving under it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Bellinger up to hit. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. And they close the gap. It's 3-2.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 away with nobody on. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. Suzuki goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And he pumps it a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The 0-2. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Jeimer Candelario.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The pitch. Smash to the left side. Tosses to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio.
Ronnie Mauricio.
Here comes a pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that should be extra bases.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man at first. So up next for New York, Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball, to slug, is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Happ fires it in. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Justin Steele departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New arm out of the bullpen, Drew Smiley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. A switch hitter batting right. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Mauricio, the lead runner, out at second. Alonso at first with no outs. On the ground, and it stays fair. Throw comes in quickly as the lead runner at third gets the stop sign.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And now the Mets DH, Mark Vientos.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Wide out to the warning track.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Hopped up. Swanson has this one sized up. And there's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brett Baty.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Baty. And a foul ball. One out, base is full.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is fouled back.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Out of here. Grand slam. That one felt good. A 4 spot on the board. It's 7-2.
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
DJ Stewart getting ready to hit. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Wisdom. Now the throw to first on the run. That's the 3rd out. Big time blast for the Mets. A grand slam. It's 7-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. So up now for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom.
Patrick Wisdom.
Senga back to work. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Here comes the 0-1. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the pitch. Out to short. Whips it across. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Now it's Yan Gomes. In the air, left field, down the line. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Miles.
So digging in, Miles Mastrobuoni. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Cubs are down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Danny Mendick. The wind and the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Yo, 1. And fouled off. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Center field. Number 40 sizes this one up. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Rafael Ortega. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Fires over to Bellinger. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Ronnie.
And next for the Mets, Ronnie Mauricio. 1 for 3. And that's in there for strike 1.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
That's to third. Wisdom on to first. Inning over. Down in order go the Mets, but they're still on top 7-2. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, number 40.
Number 40.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Up the middle, Mauricio. Jump throw. First out in the top of the 8th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. Bounced out to short. Lindor. And Swanson is set down.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder,
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. The Happ Daddy. Fouled off. He was late.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And the 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the righty deals. Lifted in the air, right center field. Ortega sizing this one up. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Number 43 throwing and getting ready for David Ross. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The wind of the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Happ going back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now back, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Mark Vientos now at the plate. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now the third baseman, Brett Baty. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Vientos off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Happ makes the catch, and that is that. Back here in Queens, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Tipped into the mix, strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That's hard hit on the line. Ortega flashes the leather on the running catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Candelario in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals on the ground. On to first, ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 7 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors, and they left 2 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.